Here's a teacher habit that can set you up for a better tomorrow. Hey there, welcome back to Special Educators Resource Room Podcast. I'm Jennifer from Positively Learning. Today we're going to be talking about something small but mighty. It's something that doesn't require laminating, labeling, or staying late. We're going to be talking about a 5-minute reset. This idea comes from my early instructional coaching days. So I'm going to give you a glimpse of what an instructional coaching session can feel like. So I always ask teachers to identify that one trouble spot. What's on fire right now in your classroom? And oftentimes it's something like arrival or dismissal. Together we would problem solve that time, and it often just required a couple of shifts to get to the other side. It was just having another person to talk it through with. I always like to start off this way because, of course, I want to help, but it also just gives a quick win. Automatically, it's a confidence builder and you feel successful, and it's going to set the tone for the coaching cycle. So today we're going to be talking about something that I always like to share. It's the 5-minute reset. This little routine has saved my sanity more times than I can count, and it's one of those quiet teacher habits that can have a huge ripple effect. It's not fancy, it's not actually fun, but it is powerful. So if you are also running on fumes at the end of the day, this might be exactly what you need to hear. It's not another item on your to-do list, but a tiny pause that can help you breathe before heading out. Let's talk about this doable habit. It matters because at the end of the day, when dismissal hits, you are done. Your brain is fried, your feet hurt, and you probably answered 147 questions since lunch. But here's what I've learned. If you can develop this habit and give yourself 5 focused minutes before you walk out the door, you could feel completely different walking back in the next day. It is the difference between walking into chaos or calm, starting your day behind, or already one step ahead, or feeling like everything is a dumpster fire, or it's just part of your plan. Which one do you prefer? And this isn't just for you. When your space is calm and predictable, your students are going to feel it too. That sense of, okay, I know what's coming next. That is where independence starts. So yes, this 5-minute reset is about self-preservation, but it's also about creating structure for your students, a total win-win. So here's exactly what I suggest doing. Here is your reset routine. Remember, this is going to just take 5 minutes, not 30, not an hour. Number 1, the first thing I'd like you to do is clear the surfaces. Nothing fancy, just clear the tables, your small group table, and any hot spots that tend to collect stuff. Just putting those materials back where they go can make a huge difference in how the room feels. Number 2, reset task boxes and baskets. Just checking to make sure things are in the right spot. Do they match the visual schedule? Are all the pieces there? This is going to give you a chance to catch any issues before they turn into chaos mid-lesson. Now, if you cannot imagine putting things back within that time frame at the end of the day, I've got you. Just create a bin for lost items. You're not sorting the bin right now. You can just place it in the bin for another day. Your reset routine, step 3, check your visuals. So this includes the token boards, first then boards, and student schedules. Are they reset? Are they ready for the next day? You can also peek at communication folders or notes that need to be addressed. Number 4, leave a note for tomorrow's you. It might be in your planner, it might be a sticky note, it might be a voice memo. Just one quick reminder. Don't forget the fire drill at 10. Switch out the math task for Jennifer. Whatever it is, don't rely on your tired brain to remember it tomorrow. And the last part of your reset routine is name a win. Before you walk out the door, name one thing that went well. It could be tiny. It doesn't matter. Progress is progress. And ending the day on that note can give you momentum for the next. Now, if all of these things sounded like way more than 5 minutes, I understand. But remember, you're doing this every day. So eventually it's going to feel like a quick routine. You can also delegate, checking the visuals, resetting the task boxes, cleaning the surfaces. Maybe those things can be done by students or by support staff. It doesn't have to all be on your shoulders. So how are we going to make this routine stick? We want to make this doable because we've all tried new habits that last 2 days and then they disappear. Here's how you can build this one in. Set a timer. Seriously, just 5 minutes. You'll be surprised what you can do when you give yourself a tiny deadline. I love music, so if you have something that's around the 5-minute mark that you like to listen to, that can work. You can also make it enjoyable. Maybe it's not music. Maybe it's a podcast. Maybe even this one. You can create a mini vibe that's going to help you mentally transition out of teaching mode. You can let the students help. We just talked about delegating. They can help. They can tidy their stations. They can reset their visuals. They can wipe down tables. These are real, purposeful classroom jobs, and it helps build their independence too. And you want to stick to predictable systems. If your task boxes and visuals all have the color-coded stickers we've talked about and they're clearly labeled, resetting becomes quick and feels painless. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every afternoon. So the 5-minute reset is not flashy, but it is powerful if it's consistent. It can help you leave the classroom for the day on your own terms, not in this huge feeling of clutter and questions. It can set up your students for success, and it also supports the you that's going to be walking back in tomorrow morning. Just 5 minutes. That's it. 300 seconds. Thank you so much for being here today. I'd love to hear what you're adding to your own 5-minute reset. Come connect with me on Instagram at Positively Learning or leave a review if this episode helped you out. Until next time, remember, you do not need to overhaul everything. Just take 5 minutes to set up a smoother tomorrow.
Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'm dying to ask, what'd you think? Be sure to hit the follow or subscribe buttons so that you never miss an episode. You can find the show notes and links for everything mentioned in this episode at positivelylearningblog.com. See you next week for more special education solutions.